You have won the right of conquest. Everyone will be summoned to the Hall of Kings.
The shield of General Claudius has been brought back by the Prince of Shapir. The invader base has been destroyed, and our kingdom shall remain free from their menace. Behold the winner of the right of conquest. However, again, tragedy has struck the rights of rulership. Magnum Opus was found dead outside the city beside the dragon pillar to the east. This was not a noble death. This was murder, pure and simple. All of your lives are in great danger. Take care and be wary always. Go now, mourn our fallen comrade. You will all be summoned to the next rite of rulership. The Hesperian mercenaries were vanquished, and Silmaria stands proudly. General Claudius was defeated. There is one enemy of this kingdom that has long been a foe for long centuries. It has the soul of evil, and thus draws evil to it. While it lives, there is fear. While it breathes, there is anguish. You will have to journey to the heart of terror and pain. You will face fire and fury, and above all, death. Journey to Hydra, there to face the creature that gives the island name. Teach it the fear and pain it has given others, and destroy it. Return with its teeth to prove your word. This is the right of valor.
This rite of valor is a throwback to tradition. The Hydra is a monster from antiquity and is seldom defeated. It cannot truly be killed, for it regenerates from any injury. Your greatest challenge will be in getting to Hydra Island. It is beyond the area where the fishing boats can safely travel. I am frustrated and angry, and Silmaria feels like a cage. The assassin is waiting somewhere nearby. I am certain of that. I am afraid I am not the calm paladin I should be right now. Forgive me, my friend. The assassin is just a tool, and his master is the one that enrages me. I want vengeance rather than justice for the wrongs he has caused. Logos insisted that the Hydra would be the rite of valor. He thought that it would get you, Elsa, and Gort away from Marit, and thus you would be safer from the assassin. I argued that by turning your back to a murderer, you only get struck from behind. You should be seeking the assassin rather than fighting some fabulous beast. Minos sided with Logos, and so you are seeking a monster rather than a madman. The Hydra is a three-headed dragon. It is almost entirely immune to magical spells. It can only be injured by a magical weapon. Not even the legendary heroes of yore could defeat the Hydra by themselves. With the defeat of General Claudius, I do not believe we will be troubled by an invading army anytime soon. All who wage war knew of the general's reputation and respected his abilities. They will not dare to share his defeat. Magnum Opus was found murdered on the road west of town. He was slumped against the broken dragon pillar. It was just like Kokino's death. This is no mere assassination. It is a ritualistic murder and has a darker purpose than we now know. We must learn the purpose of these murders and stop it before the murderer accomplishes it. Be particularly careful right now. I have a bad premonition of impending violence. Get down!
What has happened? Guards, to me! Trouble!
Rakesh is unconscious, but he will live. He was struck by the poison, and without your antidote, he would be dead. You acted wisely and quickly. Rakesh is a paladin, and does not believe in revenge. However, we all believe in justice. This assassin must be found, and pay the price for his actions. Find this assassin, Prince of Shapir, and make him face justice.
You sure had a close call there, man. That cool lion guy is still alive, but it'll be a while before he's up and around. We don't have a real antidote for the poison yet. Hey, thanks! This'll really help me keep the shop going so I can make some more good pills and potions. Hey, thanks! This'll really help me keep the shop going so I can make some more good pills and potions. Hey, thanks! Okay, we'll do a deal some other time.
Heard you were with Rakesh when he got hit. Pity you didn't get a good look at the assassin. That Hydra is bad news. I wouldn't go after it unless I had an army to help take it on. Damn thing is immune to most damage. You got to go for the heads, according to the old stories. Even then, the thing heals rapidly. You could buy one of my magical weapons that's good against dragons. Dragon Slayer would be great against the Hydra. Costs a lot of money, though. Don't know how you're going to get to Hydra. Fishing boats don't go out that far. Rakesh had a good reputation as a fighter, but I sure never saw him use that big sword he carried. Supposed to be a magical sword of some sort. Didn't buy it from me, that's all I know. With Magnum dead, my money's riding on you, kid. Win this right, and I'll make a few drachmas off my bet. Nice dealing with you.
Hey, you better watch your weight. You eat too much. You should be going on a diet. Huh, sugar pie? We'll make that bye-bye pretty soon. Oh, the mortgage is due and I'm out of moolah. Nice to see someone who's not totally depressed right now. I'm singing the blues, boy, for I'm going to lose. I've sunk all my savings, and lo and behold, the inn will be repossessed, and I'll be depressed. That louse gets the house, and I get ousted. This gnome's on her own, with no home. Ferrari'll take this shack back, Jack. The inn's out, without a doubt. Old Fezhead will probably turn it into another saloon. I took out a loan from Ferrari to pay for this place, and now he wants his money back. I can't pay him, so he'll take the inn instead. If I had more time, or more money, or knew someone who could paint good, I'd fix this place up and show Fezface a thing or two. I'd give his inn some real competition. Say, Ferrari knows you. He dropped your name when he came by. Maybe if you talk to him, you could get him to extend the deadline. Would you do me this teensy little favor? I'd be very thankful, and I'm sure the cooks will be very grateful you saved their jobs for them. They'll fix your favorite food and everything. You know, dough, money, honey. Cash on demand, man. Drachma, yeah? Nah, not me. It's no joke. I'm flat broke. Pretty please with strawberries, will you talk to Ferrari about my loan, Ranger? I'd be happy to refund every penny rent you've paid so far.
Greetings, my friend. How can I assist you this evening? You have the look of a troubled man. A man that perhaps needs another favor. I have a feeling that I will soon come into possession of a very valuable piece of real estate. I am first and foremost a businessman, and I need to make a profit off my deals. The Gnome Inn is a very valuable property, and I stand to lose a lot of money if poor Anne cannot pay for it. Thus I intend to take the Gnome Inn back, to spare Anne the financial burden. However, I'm willing to hold off on collecting my money if that is what you wish. If you bring me something of great value, I might even consider giving the deed to you. The Gnome Inn is a farce. It will never be able to make a profit. What fool would ever stay there? I will be seeing you soon, I hope.
Shouldn't you be off getting killed by a Hydra or something? The fluid! I must have the fluid! Hydrogen hydroxide is just the thing! Fortunately, I can get all I need of that here. The real trick isn't killing the Hydra. It's finding a way to get to its island when no boat will go near it. You should never underestimate the power of science. With science, man can conquer the land, the oceans, even the sky. A few feathers, a little wax, and the scientist becomes a bird. You, on the other hand, are at best a stuffed pheasant. Gort has his own special ways of getting around. He won't let a little thing like a sea get in his way. You fly? Ha! Like as not, you'd let the wax on your wings melt like Icarus did and fall into the sea. He didn't even think to tie the feathers together. A scientist always makes a backup. Good riddance to you as well. Don't touch that! You could set off a chain reaction of cataclysmic proportions!
Today's special is something I think you'll really love. Well, maybe not love exactly. More like, well, you'll find it interesting. It's garlic smashed potatoes and pistachio cream. Tessie was making baked potatoes and ice cream for dessert, but Tony, who was juggling the garlic, slipped on the banana that my gal Sal dropped. Tony's garlic landed on the potatoes, and Tony landed on Tessie. Tessie landed on the potatoes, and they were really smashed, so that was okay. Then Rover found that Tessie had set the ice cream on the stove, and it had all melted. Fortunately, no one likes smashed potatoes without gravy, so things worked out just fine.